So he jumps back quick, but Gaara instantly starts tweaking only 7 seconds into the match before he starts talking to himself, but whole time he's smiling. And honestly, Gemma should have ended the match right then and there. This man need the Karl Malone treatment. He don't need to be within 500 feet of any kids. But typical Hiruzen, he was just like,
them kids.
Real quick, with Jujutsu Kaisen ending soon, we're trying to hit 10,000 members and make the biggest anime Discord server. Discord.gg/thecollaboration. The link is at the top of the description. Join it now! Now!
Hey, that man Kakashi still not here with Sasuke. I heard Tsunade and Shuzune missing too. They might be running a 2-man, but I don't know for real.
Oh, for fuck's sake, this nigga Kakashi always messing some shit up. I should have made Itachi pack him up too, since he wanna be an Uchiha so bad. I don't even got time for this. Konohamaru said he's gonna show me his new sexy jutsu later. Yo, call off the match. Call off the match. I'm busy.
but wait, I don't mind waiting if it means I get to see a young Uchiha in action. Surely you understand, right, Diddy? I mean, Hiruzen.
Not gonna lie, that man is tweaking.
I guess Konohamaru can wait. Y'all got 10 minutes, and after that, I'm kicking you niggas out, alright?
Perfect.
Hey, Hiruzen said wait 10 more minutes.
Gaara's not gonna like this.
What is taking him so long? I can barely even control myself. Man, I'm sick of these emos always stealing my shine. I pack up the unbeatable genius Neji, and all everyone cares about is Sasuke.
Well, it's been 10 minutes.
Alright, the time limit has expired, so I'm officially calling this match.
Well, look who decided to show up.
What is this aura? Calm down. I'm here. Look at the drill! My boy had to do a dramatic entrance so he could show off the fit. Got everybody in the vicinity straight befuddled. Even Gaara kinda hyped. Everything was just too clean. Until... Man, who is that? Man, somebody get Sasuke out of here. We did not wait this long to see this. It's about time you made it. I was finna have to handle Gaara myself. Naruto, shut your weak ass up. You probably would have lost to Shikamaru if you wasn't being a simp. Did this nigga for real just say that? But then Sasuke looks up and sees Gaara about to break his neck, staring at him so hard. He can't wait to go down there just to kill him, like he waiting for some new shoes to drop so he can sell them at 5 times the price. So then Naruto tells Sasuke to lock in, and that boy is ready. And the whole time, Rock Lee is sick to his stomach. What kind of psychopath would do this to himself? Bro up here thinking, that's supposed to be me. And he low-key right, cause why are they allowing this crash out Gaara to fight again? After he literally almost ended this man Lee. Like, bro, just look at him. He need to be locked up with whoever made B think he could have a rap career. But then he goes to the stairs on his way down to the arena. But somehow that jump put him in 360p quality. I know he's pissed. But we see 2 randoms down here blocking his way with these fat scarves on. Like, I'm sorry, but y'all do not got that shit on. He even got Gaara doing the speed clip cause that jump so trash. But then bro ends up explaining that if Gaara wins, it's gonna mess up his boss's parlay. And they cannot have that. And then we get another scene of Gaara looking absolutely insane. But bro, that's not even the funniest part. Cause who does this guy think he is? He's standing there trying to look like Michael Myers. But nah buddy, if anything, you're
Mikael Myers.
But suddenly the sand goes shooting out of Gaara's gourd, somehow busting the light bulbs, I guess out of pure evil aura, till he grabs up the first dude, squeezing him into nothingness, like he just got Thanos snapped, making the other one start dipping. But he gets hauled down and dragged back into the hallway like it's a horror movie, and then off screen like that supremacist Toby Rama. Then Gaara still saw the shadows making his way downstairs, but look at the fear on these dudes' faces. They are literally frozen in shock, just for him to walk right in between them in slow motion, and finally, he's outside. He started looking up at the sky like he a rookie finna make his NBA debut, until finally, we get the face-off. The lone Uchiha versus the demon of the sun.
Man, let's get straight to it.
And Sasuke just stare him down with the tough fit, while Gaara got the posture of a 35-year-old Discord mod. So Gemma tell him to start, and Sasuke readies up, making Gaara instantly pull out the sand, shocking Sasuke like he didn't see that coming. No way bro thought they was finna actually throw hands. So he jumps back quick, but Gaara instantly starts tweaking only 7 seconds into the match, before he starts talking to himself, but whole time he's smiling. And honestly, Gemma should have ended the match right then and there. This man need the Karl Malone treatment. He don't need to be within 500 feet of any kids. But typical Hiruzen, he was just like,
fuck them kids.
But then suddenly, Gaara started apologizing for making his mom taste her own bodily fluids and saying that this time, it's gonna taste good. Like, hey, yo! what is going on? But then he have another little spasm, and at this point, Sasuke tired of waiting, so he throws some shuriken that of course gets blocked. They wasn't even finna connect anyway. I don't know what bro was thinking. And just look at Gaara, he is not impressed. But then we see the sand start to form into another Gaara, and we all know how Sasuke get around clones. So he go rushing in, but the clones shoot a wave of sand that gets jumped over, making Sasuke come down with the kick, knocking off this dude's arm. Then using that fancy handwork to combo it into a backhand to the throat. Got him doing the cinnamon challenge. But he just gets stuck in it, and so that's gotta be GG's. Except Sasuke decapitates the clone with a palm to the face, shout out Hinata, then goes for the real Gaara, who looks real vertically challenged right now. But maybe it's just me. So Sasuke loads a punch, but the sand pops up, saving him, making Sasuke hit a smile like this was all part of his plan. Before he instant transmission out of there, got that boy flabbergasted as Sasuke pops up from behind, using that Rod Lee special connected with the beautiful right, straight in the jaw, sending him twirling through the air all majestic before crashing into his natural habitat, the dirt. And look at my goat being a dog. The lights are not too bright over here, buddy, but they might be too bright for Gaara because bro ain't move a muscle. So Sasuke decides to rush in himself looking crazy, transmission into the front. Oh, then the side, then to the back, weave. Then he hit a smooth 360 under the sand and kicking bro straight in his chest, sending him flying again. Somebody get bro a passport. And Sasuke is not done talking trash either. He hit him with the classic, "Is that all you got?" before getting right back in the iconic pose. Then he goes beaming in again, starting up the famous Tenten technique as Gaara just stand in the middle lost. So Sasuke slides under doing some unnecessary ass flips, connecting a kick to the face that had that man leaning crazy, till he grabs him by the suspenders, pulling him into a nasty knee to the gut, finna have him throwing up rainbows. But now it's halftime and that boy Gaara looks sick. He was mad excited earlier just for this to be an ass whooping so far. But next thing we see is Gaara pull out a hand sign, and his sand starts to rise up, slowly surrounding him, making Sasuke rush in to see this fat ball of sand with the Uranus on the front, till Sasuke loads up a punch connected with straight spikes, almost ending this man right then and there. You could tell bro's life flashed before his eyes. They probably had the Sasuke combo on replay, but he jumps back as the spikes retract, showing us Sasuke got sliced on the knee, face, and got his knuckles busted. But then we go inside to see this man performing a whole ritual. Oh nah, I would have called in an airstrike immediately. I am not fighting him no more. But then some sand starts appearing over the ball until eventually we see it form into a literal eyeball, showing off his custom UAV before giving us a devious ass smile while Sasuke just standing there confused. He been training with Naruto and Sakura the whole series. He ain't never seen a bag like this. But after enough waiting, bro charges up and rushes in again, throwing some kunai that just bounce off as he transmissions to the back, going in with another backhand, almost getting shish kebabbed in the process. But then as he runs in again, we get an absolute masterpiece of reflexes as Sasuke goes flying into the air, jumping away from more spikes. Like golly, this man down there going crazy on the controller. So now Sasuke locks in again, giving us the iconic flick for unbuttoning the strap on his arm. Then he spams back handspring, sliding up the wall of the arena and just sitting there like he's Spider-Man. Then he started doing hand signs, but I'm watching like, bro, why'd you doing all this extra stuff just to pull out that same trash ass fireball? Hurry up. And this is all while Gaara in here still being a freak, calling himself a good boy and giggling to himself and shit. Like at this point, just blow the whole sand village up, bro. Who good that came out of the sand village outside of Tamari, bro? Just pack him up. But we go over to Sasuke and he is tweaking. As you see, he got a whole ball of lightning in his hand just to find out this demon done learned the Chidori. Like, oh nah, this is the absolute worst person to teach something like that to. So y'all just don't remember what bro was on in the Forest of Death? If he would have had the Chidori then, everybody over there would have been sliced up like cheese. That man Kakashi just don't learn from his own mistakes, do it. But anyway, he raises up with it and starts running down the wall, taking long as hell, before crashing down and coming out the dust, still running with it. But as he gets close to Gaara, it starts making more spikes that he dodges, getting a free haircut and then pierces straight into the shield. And just look at him. You can tell exactly what he's thinking right now. Yeah, they definitely saw that. They're gonna start applauding any minute now. But they did not applaud. And then he just sits there for like 5 minutes. I don't know what bro was doing. He had to be just in there tickling Gaara or something. Till we go in and see Gaara looking at his arm, seeing how it's so warm and wet. Like, hey, yo! This man really is a freaky ass. And then we see something drip on his hand as he looks on in pure fear until... And somebody need to get that voice actor a raise because he went crazy. But then Sasuke gets scared and starts trying to pull his arm out. But it is not going. So he starts up that Chidori again. Probably got Gaara in there like... As he struggles to pull his arm out just to see whatever this is holding on to him. Like, bro, what is going on? So Sasuke jumps back, and whatever this is just keeps reaching out. And how the freak did this monstrosity fit in there in the first place? And so then Sasuke hits the Vegeta, and the super meat flops to the ground, starting to go back inside. And it might just be me, but this looks disgusting. What have they been feeding that man? But all the confidence Sasuke had earlier is gone. That boy is terrified. As he look inside, to see stuff moving around before getting jump scared by a crazy looking eye, leaving Sasuke absolutely shook. Then the ball starts to crack all over before it just starts to fall apart, revealing to us Gar just standing there like nothing happened. But he's still holding on to that shoulder though. But I'm mad confused because, bro, what the hell happened? But first of all, where did the BBL meat go? And second, what happened to the crazy eyeball? It all just magically disappeared? But then Gar starts to look up like he having withdrawals, and I could tell exactly what he thinking. But they get interrupted by everybody in the stands getting put to sleep, and now Hiruzen locks in knowing he actually has to do his job now. And bro, it didn't know work since Minato got packed up. He ain't did nothing but drop out child support payments and watch people through that magic ball since. Anyway, fast forward, and now we in the forest after the Saiyan ninja tried to run away with Gar, but Sasuke was not going for that. His ego was not finna let him settle for a top, because not gonna lie, he was definitely finna send that man Gar to his mom. She was not gonna be able to save him. And just look at Sasuke. It's a 1v3, and bro got more confidence than Klay Thompson in a closeout game. Except he ain't finna go 0 for 10. Trust. So then Temari jumps up saying she'll stall him, throwing some kunai connecting with straight wood. So Kankuro cooks her cause she know damn well she is not finna be able to hang with him. But honestly, Temari like that for real, so I got faith. Until Sasuke ends up dropping off a paper bomb, and instead of, you know, running or using a fan to blow it away, she puts up that I'm finna get cooked defensive stance and gets her ass sent flying through the forest before blowing her back out as Sasuke transmissions over, reminding her, "Your trash, kid." Then dipping again, hawking that man Kankuro down. Bro must have stopped and had a snack break because ain't no way. But this man Sasuke is breathing heavy. I ain't never seen somebody want to fight this bad. Bro is really risking it all. But then randomly, Temari comes flying out the sky, and now we right back to square one. But this time, Kankuro says he's gonna hold him off, just leaving Gar back here slumped. Till out of nowhere, the man Shino himself pull up, cause just like Sasuke, he was not finna let Kankuro run away from the fade since he ducked their fight earlier. So then, Sasuke dips again. But as Temari and Gar are leaving, Gar wakes up and tells her to put him down, just for him to start tweaking when she do. But then they start to get up, and he hears her with a diabolical backhand to the gut, putting her on a tree looking crazy before falling down. Slumped. But then we go back in to him opening his eyes, seeing none other than the GOAT himself standing there just waiting. And now we got the standoff, and it's time for round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Till this man's face start cracking and he starts spazzing again. Like, golly, did bro not take his pills this morning? Or is he still thinking about that baddie he fumbled 2 years ago? Cause it's the same thing for real. But then he starts giving Sasuke his villain speech, said he has to murk him to prove his purpose in life. And I'm sorry, but I would have threw a smoke bomb and dipped out of there so fast. Somebody gotta tell Kakashi to stop fighting them bums trying to steal more jutsu and come actually do something important. And speaking of, we end up getting a flashback of this Gaara literally pulling up on them in the middle of the desert while they was training, just to make sure Sasuke was getting ready for the fade. Like, do you know how crazy you gotta be to, first of all, find these in the desert, and second, just to make sure he training so he can beat your ass at full strength? This man is a absolute lunatic. Can somebody please put him in Arkham Asylum? But we go back to reality to see Gaara looking like he feeling the effects of that 2-day-old Taco Bell. And then we see bro couldn't even hold it in. He doing all that demonic jump and he ain't even had time to get potty trained. Just sad. But for real though, listen to how insane this guy sounds. You are my prey! My prey! Like, ain't no way you listening to somebody say this and are still like, yeah, I'm finna boss this dude 1v1. Cause if so, you might be worse than him. But then we go in to see this atrocity of an arm and an even bigger atrocity of a creature. Cause bro, what is that? So now Sasuke finally starting to feel some pressure, and even Temari put her guard up, and bro ain't even did nothing yet. But then he opens that psychotic looking eye and just pounces at Sasuke. Dog drilling out the mouth and everything. He's down horrendous. Until he crashes into the tree, sending trees falling and got the whole forest shaking. Before we see Sasuke over here camping behind a tree, fighting for his life. And it was at this point he knew he fucked up. As a hand comes flying in, but Sasuke is able to jump out the way, making Gaara crazy ass think they play a hide and seek, till Sasuke decided to go jumping in just to get half of his gut obliterated before we see he used a substitution and he's actually above him as he loads up some kunai, throwing them down and not doing damage with any of them, as Gaara still just stands there looking like Drake at a Diddy party before shooting the kunai back at Sasuke so fast that they look like they on fire, making Sasuke pull out the secret defense. And by secret defense, I mean something that's about completely useless. But luckily, Gar aim is so trash, he misses every single one, just for it to be a clone anyway. But Gar still try to start talking trash, just to end up tweaking again anyway. And somehow, he started to look even crazier. Just imagine getting bit by this man. He got them chompers on him. But then he jumps up and starts destroying the trees around him for no reason. Just the equivalent of Taylor Swift taking her private jet across town to get McDonald's. You did not have to do all of that. But then he starts trying to persuade Sasuke to throw hands so they can see who really the strongest. But whole time, Sasuke back here trying to get his album cover. Probably thinking about how he just fumbled Samari and having a whole Usher music video going on inside his head. Before he gets up and gets that flashback of Itachi, which can only mean one thing. So then he starts up the hit signs, bringing back out the Chidori. Yes, sir. And now he started his soliloquy, convincing himself that he's the main character just because Itachi decided not to pack him up. But I'm sorry to break it to you, buddy, that is not how it works. But Gar hears those 1,000 birds and turns around, fiending for a fade, as Sasuke looks around the tree to see Gar look like he just got done reenacting the Ash Cash video. So they both jump towards each other with Gar caught back crazy before eventually they clash. And we see Sasuke tear straight through this fraud. Had bro up here fighting demons before crashing into a tree, and Sasuke just looking bad like,
I'm him.
Just for Gar to sit up like he popped a self-revive, laughing like a maniac. And then we get this scene. What are they doing to Gaara, man? This was already bad enough. But look at Sasuke. This lunatic is actually enjoying this whole situation. Like at this point, blow the whole leaf up too. They all psychopaths. But then Gar starts shitting out more sand, making this big freaky ass tail before slingshotting himself at Sasuke, going through another bridge and then grabbing onto another one and spinning back. So Sasuke decides to shoot a fireball straight at him, but Gar just makes another sand shields and come out like nothing ever happened, still going right at my guy, making him pull out the signature defense again and getting sent flying through like 4 trees and hitting spawn first on the last one. Got him over there posing again. And his back is cooked too. Just look at how he slumped over. He finna try to stand up straight and it's gonna sound like fireworks going on. But eventually, through the power of plot and the king of 1v1s himself, Sasuke's able to make another Chidori to finish this guy off. He jumps in again for round 2, but it starts to fade away right before they clash. Yet we still see them both manage to land. But was Sasuke able to push through? Was Gaara's sand too strong this time? As we see Gaara's arms start falling apart again before completely detaching, and that Sasuke with the curse mark activated, still holding the Chidori. Yes sir, I knew my goat would pull through. Itachi ain't leave my man alive for no reason, so let's go ahead and finish his bum off, Sasuke, before Naruto put a little hating again. Sasuke! And so Gaara turns around to see him laid out and lunges at him as he's frozen on the ground. Till none other than Naruto himself pull up to save the day, kicking the taste out this boy's mouth before landing hitting the Spider-Man. And yeah, we already know how this went down. If you made it this far to the vid, I want to say thank you and let you know I'm doing a giveaway for Sparking Zero. And all you have to do to enter is join the Discord in the description and tag me letting me know your favorite Naruto fights. And I'm going to announce the winners on the 7th so that you get the full 3 days of the pre-order early access.